Thank you for joining us once again. My name is Lydia Okeo. Sign language interpreter is Moses Gitonga. And our former Nairobi Governor Ivan Skidero and 9 other suspects spent another night at Kilimani Police Station before appearing in court this afternoon. The court is expected to give its ruling on bail. Kidero is accused of regular payment of 68 million shillings to Wachira Mburu, Mwangi and the company advocates. He was also slapped with 5 charges including money laundering, abuse of office and unlawful acquisition of public property. And Kenyans will tomorrow join the rest of the world to mark this year's Labor Day. Amid high expectations of an increase in minimum wage, Labor Day celebrations will be held against the backdrop of heightened concerns over sagging economy and runaway inflation. Central Organization of Trade Unions KUTV Secretary General Francis Atwoli has set the bell rolling with a demand of a 15% minimum wage increment. Speaking during KUTV's pre-Labor Day celebrations in Nairobi, Atwoli said workers are pushing for a 15% general wage increase in exchange for remittance of the 1.5% housing levy from their salaries. Last year, President Uhuru Kenyatta announced a 5% rise in minimum wage, which came amidst calls to resolve several strikes called by different sectors. Meanwhile, residents of Mwingi living along the border between Kitui and Tana River counties have fled their homes for fear of further attacks by herders of Somali origin who have reportedly killed a middle-aged man from the area last week on Thursday. Addressing Kitui Senator Enoch Wambua and Mwingi North MP Paul Nzengu, who toured the area yesterday, the residents narrated how they have been spending sleepless cold nights in the bushes for fear of the invaders who most of the times grazed camels on their shambas. The residents also accused the local administration of colluding with the camel herders and giving them protection as they continue oppressing innocent farmers.
Akina mama wako na watoto wa less than a month. Mama kanyari kisimama analala kwa kicheka. Na mko hapa wapendwa, ndugu zetu, tukiwa tumewachagua. Nataka muangalie vizuri. Ikiwa ile sababu tuliwachagulia kwayo imeisha, mtuambie.
We have categorically and clearly declared that these herders must go back to their home place.
Now, some sad news. A Kenya Defense Forces soldier is reported to have shot dead 3 people before turning the gun on himself at Juakali in Tarbo, Uasin Gishu County. The Tuesday morning incident happened after the KDF soldier shot his uncles and a woman for unknown reasons. The soldier is expected, or rather is reported, to have traveled from Gilgil on Monday night to the said home using a government vehicle. Police officers rushed to the scene after residents reported gunshots at 5 a.m. Moving away from that, a section of farmers at Njoguini area in the expansive Kabaru ward of Nyeri County are counting huge losses after prowling elephants invaded their farms, leaving a trail of destruction on their crops, especially maize and cabbages. According to the farmers, the KWS should live up to its mandate and confine the jumbos to their natural habitat, failure to which they have threatened to kill them. Region leaders joined the bandwagon and are calling upon the wildlife body to compensate the farmers for previous and current damages, citing that the area can be an agricultural hub, but instead the residents are facing a lacking poverty due to huge losses after investments.
Hata hatulali hata kidogo. Tunalala na ile guo, tunafanya kazi nayo kwa sababu inakuja kila siku, tunaamka kuwapiga dofu. Na kwa kuwa inakuwa kila mara, inakuja kila mara, tungetaka serikali itusaidie kwa ile segenge, kutia segenge ili ndovu tusije ikatuharibia mimea, hata kutuharibia maisha yetu.
Kasanyana watu hapa tukajaribu tuweke fence yetu, wakakuja wa KWS. Hiyo fence tulikuwa tunaweka, wakatuambia watatusaidia, wakatoa hiyo fence yetu. Sasa hatuna fence, na sasa wanatuambia wanatusaidia, na hata sasa hatuna kitu wanatusaidia.
Now moving on to the northeastern region of Kenya, section of leaders from northeastern are now calling upon residents to come out in large numbers and register for Huduma Namba. During a press briefing in Turkana County, 6 governors from frontier counties expressed their reservations over the exercise, fearing that it will not capture the actual population of the pastoral community. They also cited lack of international data cooperation and birth certificates as another challenge in rolling out the exercise. Speaking after registering, Garissa Governor Ali Korani and his Mandera counterpart Ali Roba insisted that they were not opposed to the exercise, but merely wanted the issues they had to be addressed.
Still want answers for those people who, at the end of this exercise, will remain outside the registration process because they have no IDs. So that matter still remains. We have not got answers. We have not got assurances. We don't know the implications. Therefore, we want to leave it at that.
Now, in other news, the drilling of water for the multi-billion special economic zone in Mai Mahiu, Naivasha has kicked off with projection that it will supply 8,000 cubic meters of water per day. According to the PS in charge of water, Joseph Irungu, 50 million shillings will be used to drill and equip the 5 boreholes that are located near Dalamia Farm in Naivasha. Addressing the press after visiting the site where the drilling is ongoing, the PS said that the boreholes had fluoride water fluoride-free water that was ample for the economic zone and the dry port. His words were reiterated by the CEO of Rift Valley Water and Sewage Board, Hosea Wendo, who also pointed out that they will seek land in the economic zone to set a plant where all the waste will be treated.
We have done 5 boreholes and we have witnessed them, and they have been tested. We are waiting now to get the approval from the board. But we estimate that by August there will be demand for water at the site, and we have been told that the immediate requirement is 8,000 cubic meters of water per day.
Now moving on to Bungoma, learning activities at ACK, the Good Shepherd Secondary School in Kandoi, Bungoma constituency is likely to be affected over land ownership tussle with the former proprietor. This is after goons blocked the school's gate using poles. Dr. Yunda said that they were contemplating pursuing the matter in court, but blames the head teacher for not being cooperative as the leader of the school. However, the board chairman asked for more time from the proprietor to relocate, saying that they had already acquired a piece of land.
Tukakaa chini kama kamati ya usimamizi wa shule na tukaongea na proprietor, akatuambia mahitaji yake, na tukamwambia kwamba kwa vile tumeambiwa upya, lazima sasa tuende kwa drawing board, tuanze upya, tunachukua mwelekeo gani. Akawa na matarajio makubwa sana kwamba alikuwa na value hii plot, hii sehemu ni 3/4 of an acre.
Now, a report has registered a decline in the annual new HIV infections in 2018, with statistics now at 52,800 in all ages. The report, aiming at leveraging the HIV response to accelerate impact for UHC, further showed an increase in mother-to-child transmission of HIV, with 11.5% of children infected from MTCT, with fewer pregnant women living with HIV receiving prevention from mother-to-child transmission. This adding to the revelation that Kenyan men are merely using 14 condoms per man per year, short of the average global usage of condoms, which starts at 40 per man per year. The Kenya National AIDS Control Council has, in the 2 days of the previous week, toured 9 counties in the coast and northeastern to discuss the current state of HIV and AIDS in the counties and the way forward.
Treatment is taken care of mostly by development partners, but then if we do not sustain or up our efforts for prevention, then we are going to reverse the gains that we have made over the years.
Wale ambao hawafundishwi na wazazi wanafundishwa na nani? Na ulimwengu. Na ulimwengu una malimwengu. Na malimwengu ni haya, mimba za mapema. Ulimwengu hawezi kutufundisha maadili mema. Ulimwengu utatupatia mimba za mapema.
And now that particular story brings us to a short break. We'll be back with more from the world of sports. Enjoy, or rather continue watching.